GB News' Tom Harwood came to blows with Pat McFadden after the government introduced a new UK trade deal with the EU. GB News' Tom Harwood and Miriam Cates were joined by Pat McFadden, the Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, to discuss the Labour government's new trade agreements with the European Union. However, the debate descended into chaos after Miriam claimed that Brexiteers, people who voted to leave the EU, are quite concerned today because it does seem like we've lost some of the control that we voted to regain. Particularly in the single market for agri-food, we've now got to take EU law despite not being at the table to make it. As she asked the MP, "Do you think we have surrendered control of our laws today?" McFadden responded, "We've had 5 years now since the withdrawal agreement came into force and there has been no divergence on the issues of animal welfare and agri-foods because neither our farmers nor our citizens want to race to the bottom when it comes to the rules." However, the politician continued, tensions rose during the programme as Tom attempted to interrupt his response. The presenter interjected, "With respect, Pat McFadden, there have been changes." However, the MP wasn't having the interruption as he fired back, "Please let me continue." As they continued to clash furiously, Tom repeated, "There have been changes. Let me just put this through to you, Pat. We'll bring you back very quickly." "No, please let me continue." "Can I just continue this point?" Pat asked as the broadcaster probed, "You said there's been no divergence, and there has been divergence." The politician said, "There has been no meaningful divergence on agri-food law at all. It's really important in regards to this rule take a point because what the opponents of the deal are saying, it's not really that they're arguing for a race to the bottom on animal welfare, they're saying that all the bureaucracy, all the costs, all the extra form filling, all the delays for the theoretical right to diverge even though we don't really want to exercise it." The new trade agreements between the UK and the EU were finalised on Sunday, March 18, and announced the following day during a summit in London involving EU chiefs Ursula von der Leyen and Antonio Costa. Prime Minister Keir Starmer stated, "It's time to look forward, to move on from the stale old debates and political fights to find common sense, practical solutions which get the best for the British people. We're ready to work with partners if it means we can improve people's lives here at home." The government said the deal would make it easier for food and drink to be imported and exported by reducing paperwork and checks. Some routine checks on animal and plant products will be removed completely. In return, the UK will give the EU access to its fishing waters until 2038, a 12-year extension of arrangements already in place.